Hi, it's Eva. Here we talk about all things books. Today, though, we'll be discussing a book I've never read before, Heartless. You heard me correctly. I've never read this book before. Yes, it came out in 2016. Yes, it's almost been 10 years since it came out. No, I don't know what this book is about. So, how did I come across this book? You're probably wondering since I avoided it for so long. I was needing a heartbreaking romance recommendation, and I was looking around on TikTok and I said, "Hey guys, anyone got any sad romance for me? Ones that make me sob. I mean, like, lose my fucking mind over." And someone in the comments responded to me, and they said to go read Heartless. And I was like, Heartless? I've heard that one a few times. You know, people will be like, oh, Heartless broke me. Heartless ruined me. I've never been the same after Heartless. I was like, okay, I want to never be the same. I need a book to chemically change my mind, okay? Guys, when I say I'm going into this book blind, I haven't even read the back. I haven't even read the synopsis. I don't know what this book is about, and now you're gonna have to watch me figure it all out. What if I embarrass myself, huh? Then what? Then what do we do? This book is part of the Lunar Chronicles. I don't know what the Lunar Chronicles are. Looking on the back, I'm seeing it's giving like dystopian Disney princesses, okay? So, on one of my book sprees, I randomly bought this because someone recommended it to me and I thought, fuck it, it's here, right? And it came home with me and it sat on my shelf. And it sat on my shelf. You are going to make me read this. Am I prepared? No. Am I clueless? Yeah, I'm so fucking clueless. So the book is young adult, but I don't care because I like to read good books. Thank you. For the first time ever, I will be reading the synopsis on the back of this book. I can't believe this is the first time I'm ever reading anything about this book. I'm so excited. This better be fun. I'm so excited to have a fun time. I've been needing a great fantasy book, and I feel like this is gonna be it for me, and I'm so excited. Catherine may be one of the most desired girls in Wonderland and a favorite of the unmarried king, but her interests lie elsewhere. A talented baker, she wants to open a shop and create delectable pastries, but for her mother, such a goal is unthinkable for a woman who could be a queen. Okay, bitch alert. At a royal ball, where Catherine is expected to receive the king's marriage proposal, she meets a handsome and mysterious Jester? For the first time, she feels the pull of true attraction. At the risk of offending the king and infuriating her parents, she and the Jess enter into a secret courtship. Why were y'all gatekeeping this from me? Catherine is determined to choose her own destiny, but in a land thriving with magic, madness, and monsters, fate has other plans. What is this book about to do to me? The whole point of this video is to read the book for the first time. So let's go set up and let's go ahead and start reading this. This is the before, guys. I don't think you realize that. This is me before this book. Gosh, I'm so excited. What do you mean? A baker and a jester? Why is that so cute? Why is that such a cute idea? Girl, you ate with this. Oh my god. This is me before reading the heartbreaking book. And now it's time to go destroy myself. I'll see you guys in my reading setup. Alright, let's begin. I am 10 chapters in. On a darker note, I will say, as much as I'm loving this book, I really am hating all the body references and all the like body shaming because I struggle with body image because of my youth. So having this book constantly have her mother like judge her weight and tell her that she's too fat and she's like a piglet. I'm about to fight her own mother. It's irking me, but I know the mom's a villain. The world is so cute. I was a Disney kid, so I know I would have ate up all these little Wonderland and Disney references and even all the like kids' nursery rhymes too. I am loving this world. It is so cute. It is so fun. It is so fantastical. But now I'm sure you guys are thinking, like, what do I think about Catherine and the Jest? When he says, I will make it my life's work to hear that sound again, I lost my goddamn mind. Really good so far. I'm really liking it. I'm really having a fun little time. I'm gonna go back to reading. Okay? Goodbye. 20 chapters in now. I am I am giggling and blushing like a fool. Call me the Joker cuz I am making a fool out of myself. Obviously, I know we're supposed to hate the king. The king is not a good guy. He's not a bad guy, but he's not a good guy. The king is just like a child, I guess, like a grown man baby, which is clearly unattractive. But I feel bad because he's clearly trying, you know? But girl don't give a fuck. Girl said, "Where's my man?" The whole time at the garden party, she said, "Where's my man? Where is he?" I'm sneaking out to go to the tea party. The tea party ate. Where's my invite? I want to go. Really am having such a good time. I'm falling in love. The Joker is he's so funny. He's so charismatic. He's so sincere. He's not like your typical male main character where he's like brooding and mysterious and misunderstood. He's like a mad Cinnabon. Okay? This man ain't fully here, but he is as sweet as sugar. Okay? I forgot to say this earlier. It's very much giving Once Upon a Time. I don't know if y'all watch that TV show. It's crazy. I love watching that TV show. It's like my telenovela. This is kind of giving Regina, like Regina's backstory. Like, she is falling in love with someone who doesn't have a title. She has hobbies and she likes things outside of being a lady and she doesn't want this responsibility and she wants a completely different life. But her bitch of a mother, her mother, is gonna try and ruin all that for her. I'm scared. Because once I put two and two together that Catherine is Regina, I realized that that means the jest is Daniel. And if you've watched Once Upon a Time, this is a spoiler for Once Upon a Time. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's a great TV show. Her mother rips out her lover's heart. Okay? She takes her lover's heart and she crumbles it before Regina's fucking eyes. She says, now go be a fucking queen. I swear to God, if they don't get a happy ending, I know somebody said it's not a happy ending. I'm hoping they like die like Romeo and Juliet together. Okay, they die together, or they run off to the Looking Glass together, or maybe she just doesn't get to open her bakery. Maybe that's the saddest part about this book is Girlie didn't get her bakery. because they have to end up together. I refuse to believe that they don't, because I'm in love with them, so they have to be together, and I'm only 20 chapters in. So now that I'm 20 chapters in, let's go make it 30. We just hit the halfway point. I have some thoughts. Um, I was having a really great time. I was loving all the magic. I was loving all the whimsy. I felt like I had been transported into Wonderland. I'm not being dramatic. And now we have a darkness. Remember how I said earlier that the Jest, our guy, the Joker, was not mysterious? I was wrong. Turns out that the Joker is actually a secret agent from the White Queen. Yeah, okay, so he's not just a Joker. Ulterior motives that gets me a little scared. Really loving the couple. I'm loving the time that they get together. I'm loving and living for all the little stolen moments. When are they gonna open the bakery together? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's. How is she gonna tell her parents that she's not gonna marry the king? That's my question. How is she? I know she's gonna get like disowned. She's gonna lose her dowry, but she's gonna like push through and open her bakery anyway. But like, how is she gonna tell the king that she ain't gonna marry him? Because he looks like a fool right now, head over heels in love with her, and she don't give a. Guys, this quote killed me. But he said, his voice tender and low, should you decide to refuse him, dot dot dot, then I hope it won't cause offense if I were to call on you or your father. My father, she whispered. Do you think, is there any hope at all that he would entertain my request to court you with every good intention a poor joker like myself could possibly have? No. It's still like I was actually watching a lecture the other day that was talking about how unrequited love can drive us to madness. And even requited love, forbidden requited love can drive you to madness, because that is how I feel right now. I can't cry yet. There's nothing sad happening. I'm just so in love and taken into the story. And I can't even sit here and talk to you long enough because I want to read more of this. So let me get going. Holy shit, y'all. So shit just got real. This is where we're at. Okay. He just showed up to the ball. Y'all had me really scared there for a minute. When they cuffed my man, I was screaming. I wasn't okay, alright? Let's just put it that way. This is going to be my last check in until the end. Okay, we're on chapter 40, which means I'm going to read 14. I only have 14 chapters left, and I can get through that. And I know shit's going to hit the fan. So I'm going to read it all together. What if he becomes. Because he showed up as a gentleman, okay? He ain't a jester. He a gentleman. Like, what if he is a nobleman over in the white chess territory? Okay, what if he has a title? What if he comes? What if he courts her? And what if they run away together to the war place? Oh, well, there's a war going on, so maybe not. Maybe she can finish the war. Maybe she can end the war because it just said he needed to take her heart. It didn't say he had to physically take it out Regina style, Once Upon a Time style. It just said he needed her heart, and she fell in love with him. She gave him his heart. So what if they can go back together and she can rule there? The bakery ain't gonna happen. It was a nice dream while it lasted, but Marianne wanna be a bitch, so have fun scrubbing the floors. In the sense that Marianne, you really wanna try me, huh? Can't keep a fucking secret. And you know, I kind of thought it'd be the Cheshire Cat who'd run his mouth. Not the best friend, but I was shocked. That being said, I'm really excited to see how they end up like running away, or maybe maybe they'll take like a poison together at the ball or something and wake up in the looking glass or something. I don't know. I love them and I'm rooting for them so hard, and we're going to make this happen, okay? 14 14 chapters left. I got this. I'm ready to become a changed person. I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! What? What have you done to me? Why? I hate Marianne. This is all Marianne's fault. And you know what? You know what? It's Catherine's fault too. She didn't need to go back. Fuck the Land of Hearts. You did not need to go back. You were so close. You were so close, and I hate you so much for ruining your own happy ending. I am not okay. I kept thinking to myself, oh, he's gonna come back. Like, we're in a magical world. He's not really dead, okay? She's already married him, so maybe he'll, like, come back. And when they said, let's ask, you know, the witness, I was like, oh, he's gonna come. He's gonna magically live, and you know, I was wrong. I hate this book. They killed him. And with an axe. They took his head. They took my boy's head. I can't believe they did this to me. God, I'm never gonna be the same again. You can see the exact moment where I was like, fuck this. You're joking, right? Like, I was having such a good time, and then I was not. And to end the book with off with their heads, they were so. I think that bothers me the most. They were so close to their happy ending, and she, for whatever reason. Yeah, let's go risk our happy ending for the girl that literally ruined our happy ending. Let her die. Maybe that makes me a villain. Maybe I'm not a good person, but let her fucking die. She should have died, and you should be just with your man. And whoever, I can't even remember who recommended me this stupid book, but whoever it is, I hope you never win the lottery. I hope your pillow is hot, and I hope your covers always get tangled, and I hope every single book you read from here on out is no more than a 3-star. book ruined me. I've been ruined. God, I'm in mourning. My poor makeup has been ruined. I wanted to look like the Queen of Hearts. I guess I do look like the Queen of Hearts because we're both brokenhearted. Off with their heads! As you can tell, I'm in different makeup because I cried it all off. Honestly, I didn't think it would do me like that. Okay? It was an insta-love trope, which always gets me. I am a firm believer in love at first sight. But what made it even better was I did not know they were enemies until halfway. But they had already fallen in love, so it didn't matter. The world is amazing. Her writing, great. For a young adult book, feels pretty adult to me. I've tried to keep it very minimal for spoilers. I didn't do a great job towards the end. I'm hoping if you hadn't read this and you really want to, that you had clicked off of this by now, and I'm assuming if you're still here, you know the damage that I just read. That took a turn really fast, okay? One moment, I was at the ball, I was dancing, I was having a great time, okay? And he was like, we can do this. And I was like, I knew it. Okay, girl, I knew it. I was sad. I said, she was like, I pick you. And I said, go to him, girl. Run. I should have ended the book there. Oh, 41 or 42. The rest of the book's non-existent. Okay? The rest of the chapters, I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. What the fuck was that? Why did we do me like that? I don't think this would have hurt so bad had we have not had the option for a happily ever after. But the happily ever after was right there, okay? All she had to do was not go through the damn fucking looking glass. And what did I fucking say? Catherine is her biggest downfall, okay? Everybody's like, oh, Mary Ann's the villain, Peter Pumpkin Eater's the villain, the king's the villain, the parents are the villain. She is the villain. I don't give a fuck if you fell in love, girl. You are the villain. Because you are the reason we don't have a happy ending. Okay. Yeah, let's totally go save the life of the girl who ruined mine. Call me a bad person because it wouldn't have been me. You know where I'd be right now? You know where I'd be right now? Chess. With my Joker. With my man. Okay? I don't think a book has ruined me like this in quite some time. So, I will give it credit where credit is due. You ain't wrong. This book will leave you being a completely different person, and not in a good way, okay? I went from being a happy-go-lucky, hopeful romantic to hating everything. I'm broken. The book's broken. The world is broken. We're all broken. I am the damn fool. I am the damn fool because for one fucking moment, more than one moment, for a long time, I thought we were gonna get a happy ending. Heartbreak aside, it's a 5 out of 5. Honestly, if you could give it a 6, give it a 6. Because are there words for such greatness, really? Because I don't think there are. I will never be able to find the right words to explain how wonderfully torturous this is. She does such a great job at bringing your guard down just to ruin you. And she did. It's just wonderful. Every aspect of it, from the settings, from the writing, from the plot, from the characters, from the yearning, from that fucking ending. And you know what? It happened so fast. He was there, and then he wasn't. She didn't have one of them moments where she was like, you know, in the books where they be sobbing over their man, whole body racking, falling over him. It didn't happen like that. No way that just fucking happened. No way, I read that wrong. And I read that page 3 times thinking I was wrong. I wish I was wrong. For once in my life, I wish I was wrong. I'm normally not wrong, and I normally like that. But right now, I wish I was wrong. I don't know if I'll find anything for the rest of the year that will hurt this bad. It was a wonderful experience. Catherine, Miss Queen of Hearts, if I ever catch you in the streets, you are the problem. All you had to do was wait. All you had to do was go through a door. But no, you wanted to go and save your friend who didn't like you. I will say I love how in the end she doesn't like become numb. She becomes like evil. That's what losing the love of your life will do. Madness and evil, check, check. Monarch, madness, that's her. This is phenomenal. The references to Alice in Wonderland were done so tastefully. They didn't feel forced in my face. It felt like, oh my god, I know what that means. Like, oh, a little Alice in Wonderland moment. I loved this book, and I love that I hate it so much, because without the last like 4 chapters, this would be like the best fantasy book in the world. But because of the ending, it is a Shakespeare tragedy. They were so close. And now, not only will she never get a bakery, but now she's friendless, and on top of that, loveless. She could have had it all. She could have had it all. But no. Honestly, I agree with what Hatter says. He says, Jest is too good for you. And yeah, Catherine, he is too good for you, because I would have never done him like that. I would have never done him like that. I can't believe she did him like that. Yes, I want to go with you. Oh, wait, but I gotta go. It's either yes or no. Do you want to go with me or no? Girl, you need to commit to something, okay? Would I recommend it to someone else to break their heart? Yeah, an enemy. And I guess I was that person's enemy, because they've shot me. I've been ended. I've been killed by this book. Thank you for coming along this awful journey. I really don't think I would have had the guts to do it without you. So thank you. I'm happy to say that I've read Heartless now. I understand why no one talks about it, because it's too hard. I can't believe they killed him. No, they didn't. You know how at the end of Revenge of the Sith, how Anakin turns to the dark side? Okay, well, in my head, he doesn't. Okay, in my head, they actually raise their kids on Naboo. So, in my head, we are in chess, and they are actually working the bakery together. The war, non-existent. No, we're in the bakery together, okay? I'm gonna allow myself a little bit of peace, a little bit of tranquility in life, and I'm gonna pretend that that ending didn't happen. So, to whoever recommended me Heartless, I don't remember your name, but I hate you. With all that being said, though, thank you for coming along. I really appreciate you staying here for my heartbreaking journey. I can literally feel my heart aching in my chest. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna have a heart attack because of this book. And if Heartless broke you too, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below for me. I'll see you guys next time. Off with their heads!